Hi guys, today I've got a fan art video of Star vs. the Forces of Evil, which is a really cute Disney Channel show that I recommend everybody check out. It's really wacky and off the wall in its sense of humor and just overall plots. And honestly, it's one of the better shows I've seen from Disney in a long time, aside from Gravity Falls, which, speaking of, Star is a lot like Mabel from Gravity Falls. They're very similar in personality. I think the only difference is Star is actually a magical princess and Mabel just wants to be. So if you enjoy Gravity Falls, and Mabel in particular, I think you will also enjoy this show. Another recommendation I have to say is the finale was blow me away amazing. So seriously, if you can stick through, even if it doesn't do anything for you in the first few episodes, just get to the finale and I think you won't be disappointed. Anyway, I'm using Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors here. I got this set a few years ago in first year university, and it has done me pretty well ever since. It has the double primaries, some greens, and then yellow ochre, burnt umber, all those kind of standard paints, and for the most part I can make any color except bright pink, but I just recently bought a bright pink watercolor, so we'll see how that goes. I'm also using the Winsor & Newton Cotman brushes because honestly they apply paint better than any other brush I've used with watercolor so far. I do use a little bit of Curry's or In Above Ground brand brushes right now. Or actually no, that's a Snap Princeton brush, but same idea, a cheap sort of bargain brand brush. But honestly, the Winsor & Newton ones just overshadow them completely. I recommend them if you are into watercolor. I feel like I should have masked the characters and done a wash for the background, because trying to paint around their outlines like I'm trying to do right now is just really messy, and it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I had to go in and touch up digitally later the background to make it less messed up, and I wish I hadn't, because honestly it would have been nice to get a whole watercolor piece done, but oh well, I'm a little out of practice, and I learned that, yeah, I should have used the masking fluid, and I'll do that in the future if I do another watercolor piece soon, which I probably will. I also tried to use some sparkly iridescent medium in the watercolor. It doesn't show up very well in the video, unfortunately, but it's all over the background and a little bit over Star's wand. In person, if you move it in the light, you can see it reflecting, but unfortunately in the video, it's kind of just there. And it didn't show up well in the scan either, which is a shame. I tried my best to include some different colors in the shadows of the characters. Star's dress, for example, has more blue tone in the shadow and a little more of a yellowy green in the highlights. I tried to do the same for Marco with purple shadows for his sweater, but it didn't turn out that well, and then when I tried to fix it, it kind of made his sweater just really, really bright red, and that kind of sucks. I also tried playing around with the background to see if I could make it a little better, but then I ultimately decided to just fix it digitally, which I'm doing right here. So what I'm doing is selecting the entirety of the characters and then selecting inverse so I can work on the background alone. And, just touching up little things that I missed with my watercolor brushes more precisely with the digital brush. I'm trying things like Gaussian blur and just different colors and stuff like that until I think I ultimately decide that I'm just gonna paint over it with a brush after I fix the colors. And yeah, I'm just fixing Marco's sweater, which I messed up, and his hair, which was a little messed up in the scan. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for this video, so until next time, I'll see you later.